Lindsay Baker. I am here at Tony and Guy in Newport Beach. We are going to be working on Jessica today and actually doing a look from the Golden Globes. So we're going to be working off the look that was inspired by Charlize Theron. So what I did to prep her hair was just blow dry a little bit of a smoothing balm because she actually has quite a lot of wave into her hair. As I'm working through these sections, through this back, I just was prepping that with working diagonal backs, working that, curling that back away from her face. This whole entire technique is going to be working back away from her face into a side bun down here, and then working with a little headband through that top area. All right, now that I've been done curling this, I'm just going through and individually brushing these out just to create a really smooth wave pattern to it. So working with a radial section from the crown to the top of each ear, then coming over to the side and working a diagonal back section from that radial right to the center back of the nape area. And what I'm going to be doing is working this whole crown area, having that really, keeping that really nice and smooth, and keeping this really low. And all I'm going to be doing is twisting this and creating a base for the bun that I'm going to be working. So just working with a really loose, making sure that I keep this head shape really nice and contouring her head. And all I'm going to be doing is this part of it, I'm just going to be working where I'm going to be placing these twists on top of it to create that really loose bun. So on this opposite side, once I have that bun in place, what I'm going to be working is a very loose, almost like a rope braid, so it looks more like a twist, and incorporating each section, starting with the diagonal forward from that radial to the very low recession. So I'm twisting it forward and going to be pulling it back, and on each section, I'm going to be incorporating more of that hairline, and again, twisting it forward and then pulling that back, so that it's very loose. And then on this next one, incorporating more of that hairline into that last twist. So we brushed this all out, just working very loosely with your fingers, kind of smoothing that out, pulling that back off her face, and then just kind of twisting this back and down and around, and kind of adding this into the bun that we've already created in there. And having some of these pieces sticking out, it's supposed to be a very loose bun with a very smooth texture through the top area. Working this in, you want to make sure that you're working about right at the round of your head. You don't want to put that straight in from the crest of the crown to the top of the ear like we did as a little girl. We want to update this look. So making sure that you're working with the round of her head and almost placing this in very loosely right over her ears so it sits nice and flat to her head. So working with that, pulling a little bit of the hair so it sits really nice and loose. And then actually what I'm going to be doing is securing it right underneath her ears with some bobby pin. So thank you, Jessica, and thank you everybody for watching us here at Tony and Guy Newport Beach.